As the 1960s came to a close, a new chapter in the life of the Loan Fund began to be written. The ministry had grown to about $750,000 in assets, and it was time to hire a full-time executive director. The choice was simple. Ralph Dornetti, who had started over 40 new churches in Oklahoma and California and had a keen understanding of church finance and stewardship, was selected to take the lead. Not long after Ralph began his role in leading CDF, the fund reached a milestone thought by many to be unattainable: $1 million in total assets. A celebration was held right here at Knott's Berry Farm, where hundreds of CDF supporters gathered to praise God for providing direction to something that was immeasurably more than all we could ask or imagine. The fund continued to provide strong support to our churches under a new banner, the Church Development Fund, our new name as of 1970. By then, CDF had grown to the size where we could provide financing to churches without the involvement of another lender. Under Ralph's leadership, CDF began to implement new programs to provide greater opportunities for churches to work in partnership with CDF. Twin Cities Christian Church in Oceanside encouraged her members to invest over $65,000 with CDF to become the first church to use compensating investments for the purpose of obtaining a loan. The Perpetual Gift Fund, established in 1974, currently earns enough interest to provide over $250,000 per year to young churches in need of financial assistance for building and property needs. Increasing flexibility in investment opportunities, like adding individual retirement accounts in 1982, encouraged more people to become a part of the CDF family of investors. After nearly 2 decades on Hawthorne Boulevard in Torrance, and Reagan Flannery's garage prior to that, the CDF office moved to Orange County in May of 1987. It was about that time that a transition of leadership began to emerge. In 1989, it began with the retirement of Jackie Charnell, who had served for over 20 years and had implemented many of the systems to make the fund run smoothly and efficiently. A new team was being put in place, and a new era was developing. The retirement of Ralph Dornetti in 1994 marked another turning of the page in the life of CDF. During Ralph's tenure, CDF grew from a fledgling fund of $750,000 to nearly $70 million in total assets. He led in the funding of over 300 loans for more than $60 million. But more importantly, the impact Ralph had on the churches of California in evangelism, leadership development, stewardship training, and unity as a movement will be felt for decades. It is my pleasure to introduce to you my predecessor, my brother, and my friend, Ralph Dornetti.